Yeah, this the life and times of the Boss Hog. I am the Boss Hog, and I'm gonna give you my story as I know it.
Let me hear you say that.
Daddy.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, let me hear you say yes. Not yeah, but yes.
Yes.
Let me hear you say yes, Daddy.
Yes, Daddy.
I'm keeping you. Look, you know how when we was back in the day, we would be down. There wasn't no such thing as him being out there and being underdressed, like sneakers and tennis shoes and hair looking nappy and raggedy. Back in them motherfucking 90s, I mean, motherfucking pimp had to look like a pimp. Y'all let you meet me for a reason. Now say it again. Yes, Daddy. I'm gonna let you
turn me into a big, tall, fine motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I like that. Niggas, when you close your eyes, when you picture a pimp, you don't see a nigga with a basketball jersey on or a t-shirt that looks like a dress, and gym shoes and jeans and shit.
I'm confused. You gave me like 5 different instructions.
I know, and they all coincide with what I'm getting you to. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to think with your own mind. Let me just do the thinking, just go in the direction I'm pointing you in. Don't listen and try to take me in and try to think about it as I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying? Keep it simple. You feel me? And keeping it simple, you just follow what I'm saying at the moment. You know what I mean?
Yes, Daddy.
Yeah, you see a nigga with a suit on. Yeah, some gators. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, pulling me, some diamond rings, manicure, viral curls and motherfucking shit. You dig what I'm saying?
Like, at first when I first started talking to you or whatever, that's what I wanted. I wanted you to be around all the time. But then when you weren't, and when I met you, it was like, I appreciated your presence so much.
Life story of a boy to pimp to macaroni to man to Mac man, baby. You dig?
Starting this motherfucking class to this promo shit, because I don't like to be wasted in no game. Man, get you a culture, man. You know what I mean? Because when you was fucking around with the shit, you know what I mean? Nigga, you was wearing a suit. You knew you had to go out with gators. You knew, it was certain things that you knew. You know what I mean? Like, once you get that culture up, you got to get into another culture or get back into that culture, living by some culture, some standard, man. Because when you live by standard, yeah, see, that's some shit that'll get you through all the way off, man. Creating your own shit is not like plugging into something that's been going for years. So if you talking about getting rich fast or getting rich slow, okay? If you want to get rich slow, your own culture might be okay. Nigga, if that shit take 40 years for people to figure it out and rock with it. But if you want money, see, that's the thing too. You got that part of you that's an artist, then you got that part of you that's like I want to get rich. Man, I'm already knowing, nigga. That's why I be trying to stay in my lane, because I be like, man, ain't no sense in me telling a nigga about all this shit.
That makes me see what you're saying almost.
You got a part of your part of you that's an artist that's like, I want to do my own thing. Then you got a part of you that want to get rich, and those two are fighting. You follow what I'm saying? I always tell people, I say, man, if you want to, to be somebody in the pimping, that, you know what I'm saying, and then if you want to be a rich, you want to be rich or whatever, sometimes those things are not parallel. Sometimes they perpendicular. They have you going in two different directions. You know what I mean? And that's when you would think a year go by, 10 years go by, and the nigga ain't accomplished enough. But, it's because you fight. It's an inner fight that's going on. So you got to either let that artist nigga know, nigga, you work for me. You work for the rich nigga. Or you got to let the rich nigga know, hey, man, I ain't on money right now. But either way, you got to decide. You got to make one decision. You understand what I'm saying?
I just made a decision to go back into business, and I've been having that artist struggle because my fans still reach out so tough. So they have pulled me back in the artist direction. But I think what you're saying, if I want to get the money, I need to just do the shit that's going to get the money.
You know the simple fix to that. Your fans pull out that's so bad and they want you to do this and do that. Hold on, that's two bitches. Hold on, that's my bitch right there, I think. That's the bitch I just came up with. I guess she's stopping to get the kids something to eat or something. But anyway, the thing of, you know what you do when the fans is reaching out like that, charge them. You feel me? That's how you keep it business. You got to charge them. Shit, the fans can't reach out for motherfucking free, right? You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, it ain't a business. You feel me?
Well, okay, let's go right here. Now, this is what I don't want to do. I don't want to go away from what I want to do in order to get money, and then not be doing shit like I want to do.
But that's the problem right there. Wait, bro. Listen here, though. Listen here. That's the core problem.
My fans and be able to break them.
Damn, I hate that when I talk to you. Nigga, I hate that when I talk to you. You will just keep talking. Look,
I can't hear what you're saying.
I know you can't because you're talking. But the thing is this here. You can't do that. You can't say I want to do what I want to do, but I want to get money. You can't do that.
Well, okay, so I just want to get my fans and break them when they got money for them. So I got a coaching program. So when I see a fan
I hate the way you I hate the way that you be wording this shit, man. You word it in such a negative connotation. You know what I mean? You know, as it should be you and the fans against the world, as opposed to you against them like that. You gotta change that, unless that's the way that you operate. But you know, I know in my classes I'll be like, oh, you can't talk like that, nigga. You can't talk like that. That just sound negative, man. That ain't the positive connotation.
I think that's what the problem is, because the more I go back into the things that sound negative, the more I get into my regular stuff and I can see the money. Like I can start seeing it. I'm like, okay, I can put everybody in and just break their ass right here.
You know what's funny, man, is that you knew me. You knew me probably 16 years or something like that.
You break it all the way up. Nothing you're saying is coming through.
I'm going into the sticks right now, man. You know what I mean? I'm driving through the sticks. You want me to hit you back?
I can't hear what you're saying. I heard you driving through the sticks. I heard that part.
Yeah. I can hit you back. This is where I told you I'll call you back yesterday. The exact same place. Can you hear me?
I heard you say I can't hear me. The other shit, I didn't make that out.
Okay. I'm gonna hit you back then, bro. This is a little bit I just saying. Just text me, just out of the blue. She probably seen me. What are you doing? Putting your hand up, speaking to me. I'm not speaking to you, little bike ride nigga. What are you doing? What you doing, nigga? What you doing, dude? Oh, you want me to go around? Oh, okay. Man, you know, I'm from Detroit, so I be thinking everything be a problem. First thing I do is pull a gun up. I'm like, whoa, what you slowing down and motioning for me and shit for? That shit had me paranoid as a motherfucker. But anyway, man, I gotta pick up my daughter and shit. Then get back to what I was doing. I'm just letting y'all niggas in on another quick promo. If you seen the problem that me and the brother was having, not just, you know, whether he was talking while I'm talking while he's talking, and neither one of us can hear each other because we got two ears and one mouth. We supposed to shut the fuck up and listen. But I'm supposed to shut the fuck up and listen. He's supposed to shut the fuck up and listen. We both, you know what I'm saying, are pretty bad at that. But also we both used to running our own thing, so we don't be listening a whole lot. We be working, you know, to be forcing productivity. But if you notice the problem there, that's deeper than the listening problem, okay? But you know, I guess that's the main problem, because if you can't listen, you can't hear nothing. With me and him, right? Is hold on, this bitch still texting. The problem with that is this here. Let me text my daughter. I'm here. If you got a negative thought about something. If you got a negative thought about something, damn, hold on, I'm passing the house fucking around with y'all and all the other shit I'm doing. If you got a negative thought about something, chances are, you know, it's gonna be a little tough for you to how you doing? If you got a negative thought about something, chances are it's gonna be a little tough for you to be able to turn it into a business, because it's negative. You know what I mean? You got to keep a positive thought. You know what I mean? Crazy bitch, you have 2 minutes. Don't try to talk me down. 2 minutes. All right, let me let this brother on too. Let him know that he could call in this joint here. We might as well just do the whole damn class. I ain't gonna let y'all sit on for the whole class, but I'm recording. This is the 2 p.m. class. Early. All right. Anyway, man, today it's funny, man, I've been having a cold the last few days. So, I've been, hold on, man. What's my daughter doing? Why the fuck ain't she out here yet, man?
Hello?
I'm outside.
All right, come.
Yeah, man. Look, my bro talking about they sending. Hold on for me. I gotta lean on my little bro too. She texted me with some kind. I thought she sent me this. Nah, yeah, it's okay. Okay. So you think you can calm me? Let me ask you again. Let me get out of this before my daughter get in the car and see too much is going on. Oh, look at this other bro just waking up. Bitch, I've been living the whole half a day is done. You just waking up. Anyway, man. So this here. Hold on, man. You always watch your kids and see how they moving and grooving, so you know exactly what's happening before they even get in and try to run the con. You know what I mean? You know, especially if you got teenagers, man. You know, so yeah, I'm on my live, but I'm talking about your ass. You know, what is that?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna talk about it when I get home. Was her parents there at all? Because that car was in the same place yesterday. Everything looked exactly the same. Like nobody came home. Did y'all try to throw a fucking party behind me and her back? Her mom was at work.
Yeah.
I'm sure she was at motherfucking work. Was her dad home?
Yeah.
Next time I'm gonna walk back that motherfucker. When you get out, I'm getting out, and I'm on your heels like a sandal strap to see exactly what's going on and know what's happening. Because if you think you done went to a overnight little party or shindig, and your dad is too old to know what's happening, you know I'm a damn fool. You was texting her all night, but you ain't text me. Yeah, you understand? Yeah. Anyway, man. Like I said, man, we was on when me and the brother was talking about you want your thought and your mind to be positive when you working with your people. You know what I mean? You know, whether it's picnic work with those, whether it's brothers working together to get rich, whether it's a new business you starting and the customers you servicing, man. You know what I'm saying? You working with them to help them whatever it is that they want. You know what I'm saying? So say even clothing company, right? They put out thick bitch jeans or something, right? You know what I mean? Jeans that make bitches look more curvy and everything, right? They are working with that broad to, you know what I'm saying, put her sexiness out there to the world, right? Okay, another example. Let's say organic food. You know what I'm saying? That the connection between that company making organic food and you getting organic food is is that they want to help you live longer. You understand what I'm saying? So whatever the situation is, there's a connection between that partnership between you and your employees, you and your customers, you and your homies, you and your bros. You have to think about life like that, like it's a regular partnership. You know what I mean? If you start thinking too negative about it, I don't know about all of you niggas, but I know with me, that could slow down the process of things, because I'm gonna be thinking, naturally this ain't gonna last long term. It's more like a hustle. You understand what I'm saying? Nigga, that's not what a nigga wants. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to spend your whole life hustling. You know what I mean? A nigga wanna would rather spend his life with a business that he can pass down to his kids and to his bros. Anything happen to you, they still running it though. It's still working. It's still cracking. You know what I mean? So don't think about it like, you know what I mean, when you are making a sale to your customers that you're getting over on them. Don't think about it like, you know what I'm saying, when you and abroad is talking or kicking it, you know what I'm saying, you getting over on them or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like have a thought process of something that you know that you helping them to do. You dig what I'm saying? How do I manage quality versus quantity? I know what I want to give. You understand what I'm saying? And I know that I'm gonna give a whole lot to it before I get to tripping. We need to stop and get gas, but I guess I'm gonna get gas later. That way I can finish this joint I'm doing. I know what I want to give, what standard I want to give it at. So let's say every 10 classes, I have a dope ass motherfucking class, like Hall of Fame, great class. That means I need to rush through the 10 classes to get to the next great class. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that I'm just wait and try to work on this class or write so many notes or whatever it is. Hell no, man. I'm gonna just run through 10 classes so I can have a great class. I think my classes I have some greatness in every class. Me personally, I think that, but then I'm biased because I'm the nigga that's doing the speaking. So ain't no telling that that's I don't know that I have a great class until the niggas, you know what I'm saying, let me know. Damn, boss, that class was dope. Damn, that you know what I mean? That's how I know. You know what I mean? I don't know other than that. I might think I have a great class. I got an inkling, you know what I mean? But nigga don't know. You know what I mean? But quality versus quantity, that's how I do it. I just put out a lot of quantity, you know what I mean? Meaning I put out a lot of shit. I use the term that they used to teach in network marketing called massive action. You know what I mean? I teach massive action, and I live by massive action. That's what they taught me, massive action. So I take a whole lot of action, and within that action, there's going to be some greatness. Within that action, there's going to be some mistakes too. And some people are more scared of the mistakes than they are of being regular. I'm more scared of being regular than I am of the mistakes. So you can look at my car and be like, it's dirty. You can look at my car and say, nigga, that ain't your Porsche. Where your Porsche at? You can look at my background and be like, your mirror is dirty. And if you're taking that bathroom pic, you can look at, you know what I mean, whatever I'm doing. But man, I don't really trip so hard on that when they got, something to say that ain't got nothing to do with the class. I just block the nigga. I don't, you know what I mean? So I don't really even trip on the quality got to be the best. Like I don't have, in my videos, you don't see a bunch of niggas. Like if I edit and I talk about a story from back in the day and some gunfire, you don't see a clip from an old Italian movie and they pull up with the Tommy guns. Like I don't have edits and all that kind of cool shit because I put out a lot of quantity. You know what I mean? I put out a lot of quantity. So that be that. Could any of that probably benefit my page? Yeah, probably. You know what I mean? But man, I don't even slow down to think about that. Matter of fact, we was renting. You wasn't with us, Killer, but we was renting the mansions a few years ago, and one of the niggas we was renting the mansions from just happened to look me up because we was renting them in my name or whatever. He just happened to look me up to see what we was doing because we would pull all our Porsches up and we would do what we was doing. Camera niggas would pull up and camera niggas would stay up all night because we want to get every moment of that recording or whatever. I still ain't even put out none of that footage, but anyway. He looked me up and he was like, man, we got to talk. When I showed up to rent the mansion again that next day, he said, man, we got to talk. I said, okay, you know what I mean? Let's talk. He was like, I know what you're doing, right? I'm thinking he talked some streets and I'm like, what's this nigga on? He was like, I know what you're doing. I see what you're doing. It's dope as a motherfucker. It's smart as a motherfucker. If I just thought to do some shit like that. And he said, man, let me motherfucking help you with, you need edits and all this shit. I was like, okay, do that shit. He was like, okay, well, before you put something out, he said, before you put something out, can you hear me? Bro, can you hear me? No, I can't hear you. Hold on. Here, hold on. He said, before you put anything out, you know what I mean? Just holler at me. Let me come through and do the edits. Now, this nigga owned this nice little mansion that we was renting. But he got a regular like he was credit. He was like, man, I paid this much for this one. I'm selling this motherfucker. So from now on, y'all rent my mansion. It's like 10 miles up the road, but man, it's nicer. It got its own private jet, little landing strip, and he was just telling me hella shit about the mansion. I never went to go look at how the shit that I'm doing. I got to keep the work schedule that I got. That's how I do. That's who I am. You know what I mean? I said, but you can go back in and edit. He said, man, yeah, but if you already put it out, you know. I said, fam, you're gonna have to figure out, you know, how to keep up with me. I can't slow down and keep up with you. And you know, and we talked about it. We just ain't never put the work in. Matter of fact, I talked to dude last year because I was looking for a mansion to rent for something that we did or whatever. But anyway, yeah, man, think about, you know what I mean, what you and somebody is doing as a partnership, not as a me against you, you against me. You gotta outsmart me. Somebody gotta be stupid to sign into my shit to pay for a seminar for me, or some nigga gotta be, or I gotta be stupid to get on this live and do this shit for free. You know, let y'all play me, y'all, I'm gonna play y'all or whatever. No, you think about it's a partnership. We trying to create a Black Wall Street together. We trying to get rich together. We trying to make. Don't think about it in the sense of you getting over on somebody, because you're not gonna keep it in your mind that it's a business. Okay, you know what I mean? Even when I was pimping, man, I didn't think about myself as getting over on hoes. You know, when I first got into the pimping, I thought about it like that because that was how the poor niggas was thinking about it. The poor niggas like, man, I got to get out and bring me a bitch. It was like they were thirsty about something. They were in a, what? Okay, yeah, you can check the mail. Hey, hold on for a quick minute, man. Let me let my daughter check the mail and shit. All right, but the you know, the poor niggas was like, it was like a get over on a bitch thing, and I was never like that because you got to think my uncles would keep these same bitches for like 40 years. Matter of fact, one of my uncles, bro, just died on him. He had that bro for like 45 years. You know, you can't really fake that. You can't get over on somebody for 45 years. It don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? So think long term. It's like, think about what you give into the world. It's a business that you got to pass down. All right, here, hold on. Since I changed my name, I want my brand to be excellence. Huh. I didn't know that was I mean, that I think that sound dope, but that threw off my whole shit because I didn't know that your name was set up for excellence. Like you know, you come out to Islam and all that, you know that's your package. Who packages? What the fuck she getting? Okay, you got a package on the way? Is that why you was looking in the mail? What package you got? Okay, who's sending you something?
I ordered a phone case.
I paid for the motherfucking phone case. Don't say that shit smart like you did some shit and I sent you the money to pay for the motherfucking phone. Look in your text messages, nigga. Get out my car. Let me finish doing what I'm doing. Move that out of my way, please. So when I do pull up, I don't run it over. Thank you. Trying to run con and shit, and I sent you the money for the motherfucking phone. If this is your socks, get them out.
It wasn't $4. It was $8.
You only asked me for a certain amount of motherfucking money. I don't know what the fuck this shit costs, but I know that I handled the business. That's sufficient amount of money to buy your sufficient amount of phone case. Yo, so give me my sufficient amount of motherfucking respect. Thank you. Yeah, man. Sorry about that, man. If I let my daughter slide, you understand me? She'll think that she won that little fisticuffs and she'll try to lean on me the next time. You dig? All right, man. But anyway, I'll be joking with my kids, but at the same time, letting them know that I'm just as smart as y'all motherfuckers. Y'all ain't got smarter than me all of a motherfucking sudden. Anyway, I'm about to let y'all go, but I didn't know that you had changed your name for the greatness. So maybe it's just a bunch that I don't know. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was about Killer and the B Code and the Killer Instinct. I didn't know that you changed it for greatness. And this is where I was about to go when I said you came out to Islam and everything. What I meant was Muhammad Ali, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but Cassius Clay changing his name to Muhammad Ali. You know, one of them, Muhammad or Ali, means greatness. The other one, Ali or Muhammad, means worthy of praise. So his name was greatness, worthy of praise, or worthy of praise and greatness. You know what I mean? So I like once I heard that, I was like, damn, he was focused on that. You know what I mean? Your name is dope, but I didn't know I knew that you planned on some greatness because you wouldn't really keep fucking with us if you didn't want to ascend to some greatness. But I didn't know that you even had that in mind, that the name was the first part of the brand to take you to greatness. You know what I'm saying? Didn't even cross my mind, bro. That's something that you have to repair, not with me, but just with whatever you putting out into the world, because I ain't even think about that, bro. in my mind, when you changed your name and it represented, you know, the killer instinct and everything, I thought you were going to be the best MMA fighter or MMA trainer in the world. That was my first thought process. Then when you got into group building, because we all are into gang leading, you remember you can't, you know, the only way to move up in my group is to bring your crew with you. Do you remember when that came up? That came up at a gang meeting we was on one day, and I was saying something. I was complaining to the brothers. I was like, man, look, you know, listen here. This, you know, has to be done in a certain fashion or whatever. I might go get me some gas real quick, as opposed to fucking around. Yeah, I'm gonna go get me some gas real quick. Let me text my daughter to lock the door. That way, when I'm going to go pick up this broad, I ain't gotta do that. All right. Anyway, so what happens is this here, man. I was saying that, you know, we got to start being a little harsher, a little colder, a little faster than we move, and this and that. And you said, boss, I agree with you. I speak for myself, but I agree with you. That's exactly how you said it. I remember. And I was like, that's the problem. We can't just speak for ourselves. We're supposed to be speaking for our whole neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? We move in unison, and you think like that. Now, not that I'm on Dexter, you know what I mean, or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm just saying that wherever you at, you'll remember this if you keep hearing the conversation, though, Killer. Wherever you at, you supposed to be such a leader in that neighborhood that you speak for the neighborhood. You understand what I'm saying? And remember when I had my houses on that street, and it was the compound at that time. You know what I mean? Y'all was staying in the house that was next door to my house, right? And I had the house on the other side too at that point. I had 3 houses in a row. But you know, I fell out with the guy over fixing some mold that was in one of the houses, so I was down to 2 houses. But y'all stayed in one house, and my bitches stayed in the house next door to that. And when energy to it, you know what I mean? You said they'll remember Bruce Lee, but you said, but you want to be. Hold on. They gonna remember Bruce Lee, but you want to remember how they'll remember Queen Elizabeth of Windsor. No doubt. That's a completely different world. And I noticed that you're going more political. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's wrong. I think you're moving the right way. You know, that bitch would have got my attention. You wave at the bitch, see if she waved back. You did. I'll pull up and steal you from that old man you got. Anyway. Yeah, I noticed that you're moving in that direction, and I don't think that's the wrong direction. But remember, there's a bunch of ways to do what it is you're trying to do. Politics is one way. Through the church is another way. Through organizations is another way. There's, you know what I'm saying? There's ways to do what you're trying to do, man. But to compare Bruce Lee and the Queen of Windsor, to say compare the president to the Queen of Windsor. It's closer to say compare Bruce Lee to Anderson Silva, or the greatest fighter ever to the greatest teacher ever. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be it would be closer to to kind of see and understand that. You know what I mean? So to just make sure you make them closer some kind of way. Change what you represent or the direction you going. The brand and everything that stands with you to being closer to the political way, or change the strategy or the goal and finding the political acceptance, appreciation and everything, turn that all the way into to being something closer to MMA and kickboxing championship and boxing and fighting and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you got to change one or the other. It's like getting rich, right? You make more money and you spend less money, right? Well, you got to do more of one than the other. Okay, if you keep spending more, You know what I mean? You don't really get rich as quick as you're going to have to make a lot more money. Okay. But if you spend a lot less, you don't have to make as much money to get rich. You know what I mean? So just remember that you got the two sides of everything. Okay. And the two sides are working against each other, sometimes fighting against each other. You feel me? All right. I'm gonna end this one if y'all ain't got no questions or nothing, man. And I'm homie, me and you gonna keep on rocking though. So hold on. I'm gonna end this joint, but yeah, Killer, you know what I'm saying? Let's work on it. You know what I mean? Let's work on it. You know, you get more work when you in here with us every day, nigga. But let's see. I've been focusing on building my brand as a business person to get into politics while building a small grassroots organization based in the community of self-defense lessons. Yeah. Hey, let me say this while y'all other brothers are on here. Normally, I don't let a nigga pump they shit, whatever they doing, that much. This my little brother, though. Me and him been rocking together. We made some history together. To be more accurate, him and Porstoni made more history together. But they made history together in this thing that we building together. So, you know what I mean? I know a lot about what he got going on. You know what I mean? And I don't mind, you know, getting into the nuts and bolts. But I don't want, you know, everybody to think that I do that shit for them or everybody, you know, because I got time like that or whatever. No, nigga, I don't work for free. But this my young brother, and we put in a lot of work together. We was in the trenches together, you know what I mean, and in crisis together at different times, you know what I mean, and, you know, and turned it into something, you know what I mean, you know. Here, y'all hold on for a quick minute. Oh, well, y'all ain't gotta hold on, man. I'm gonna jump on off anyway. I got shit I gotta go do. But y'all holler at me, man. Stay safe. And join us, nigga, when, you know what I'm saying, whenever it's your time and opportunity to join us, you know what I mean? Let me get up out of this spot so where these niggas don't pull in and hit my shit. Here, matter of fact, I'm gonna just turn around and make the whole U-turn. Damn, there's so much uncoordinated shit going on up here. This nigga is starting to move. He's starting his car. He turned on his car. This nigga's cleaning the parking lot. These people are up here just looking crazy. You know, it's just shit going on. Hella shit going on. You know, then I'm coming to a pump and somebody else pulling to the pump at the same time, man. When you go out in the world, man, be safe. You know what I mean? Because all these different matters going on at all times. All right, man. And, you know, road rage is a point of safety nowadays. You know what I mean? You know, that is not one of the leading causes of niggas dying, but, you know, niggas can die through road rage, man. So, you know, take y'allself, you know what I'm saying, seriously and cautiously when y'all out here, you know what I mean? Because everybody think what they got to do is more important than what everybody else got to do. You dig? Oh, I didn't expect him to get out the car with her. Did not expect that. All right, man, I got to get ready to jump off, man. You know, y'all join us, man, you know what I mean? And, you know, let's get to work. Let's build up what it is that you're doing, because you ain't going to never really be able to build that up in the free, you know, way of doing things on you know, on the free social media way. That ain't gonna really work, not in the long run. But it's a good idea, and it's a good way of introducing yourself to somebody. You know what I'm saying? But you can't build the whole relationship on social media. All right, man, y'all stay safe. Peace and love, baby. 100.